Everybody, welcome to Sully's Card Shop, and today I'm going to be opening up an old Walgreens Fairfield box. I've been wanting to open up some of the 2020s, but right now I'm so tired of the current state of things in the current Major League Baseball. I'm going to open up some old stuff, some old throwback stuff, and I'll be getting some 2020s here this weekend, and we'll see what happens. But tired of the so-called scandals and so forth. I want to go back to some good old days back when there was just labor strife and whatever else. I didn't have to worry about this cheating allegations or accusations or whatever's, and wanted to go and just go back to some reminisce back in the good old days, I guess you can say. These boxes, of course, I opened up one about a month ago, and I had bought this one along with it. So go ahead and open it now. These guys, as of course, they use concrete to seal them naturally. Anyways, a lot of old junk wax in here. So a lot of the stuff from my days of collecting. Oh, that's great. So anyways, let's get this open. Let's get this box completely destroyed so I can get the cards out of it. There's old Terry Francona. All right, so this Fairfield box, I saw there's some new ones out there. I'll at some point get some of those. But anyways, let's go on ahead and go through this stuff, see what we got. A little Terry Francona, future Hall of Fame manager, in my opinion. We'll see if that ever happens. But old 90 score. Here's Steve Lake, also from 90. Here's some 87 Fleer. It's one of my favorite sets of Fleer from back in the day, 87. Tony Pena was just a fantastic catcher back in the day. Mike Moore had a good long career. Chet Lemon, also a nice little career. There's a couple of Mike Moores right there if you're a Mike Moore collector. There's Bert Blyleven, a Hall of Famer. Chris Bando, son of Sal Bando. Scott Bankhead and Randall K. Myers right there, one of my favorite closers back in the day. There's Dan Quisenberry, the old Submariner. Felix Fermin. Dennis Powell. Robbie Wine, and a checklist. Yay, checklist. Jim Traber. And here's something right here. What is this? This is a classic Kirk Gibson. All right, here we're getting some upside down backwards cards. Here we've got Jeff Ennis, another Submariner from back in the day. Here's Derek Lowe, who had a good long career. Juan Gonzalez. Big old arms right there. Here's Dwight Evans. This is a guy a lot of folks think should be in the Hall of Fame. You never know, maybe one day he'll get in. Here's Edgar Renteria. I think if he's going to get in, this is the time to do it. There's another one that people talked about getting in the Hall of Fame. There's a leaf of Fred McGriff. This is 1990. Let's see what else we have. We got Greg Nettles, had also a really nice career. Darryl Strawberry, Willie Randolph. Darryl Strawberry once again. There's a Hall of Famer, Harold Baines. I don't think I have got that one. That'll go into my Hall of Fame PC. There's Ken Herbeck. Doc Gooden, going in my Doc Gooden PC. And then Oral Hershiser in my Oral Hershiser PC. Jerry Brown with the E. Shane Raleigh. Dwight Smith. Brian Holton. Here's, who's that? Nate McClough, whatever. Who is this guy? This is Jorge Cantu. Golly, I can't hold any cards. I guess. Let me set those down, get those out of the way. Here's the New York Mets, if you need them. What year is this? This is 2002. It's just a couple of years removed from their World Series appearance in 2000. There's Manny Acta, former manager. Kerry Robinson. Rick Vandenherk. James Shields, back when his days with the Rays. There's Jason Vargas. Jeff Keppinger, former Astro. There is David Carpenter, former Astro, as you can see, wearing the Astros uni right there. There's Lorenzo Cain, Milwaukee Brewer. Luis Sojo, longtime Yankees coach. Vince Coleman was a heck of a base stealer back in the day. I must have butter on my fingers because I cannot hold these cards at all. So what do we have here? We have Luis Polonia and Walt Weiss, former Rockies skipper and Rockies player. Bobby Higginson had a long career with the Tigers. Good career. Al Martin. There is Omar Vizquel, a great pick right there. Turning a double play, it looks like. Vizquel, some folks said, could be in the Hall of Fame one day. You never know. There's Mark Portugal. Anthony Young. Jermaine Dye. There's Charlie Furbush. Mike Witt. Vance Law. Mike Lacoste. Dale Berra. Don Schultze, former Padre. Terry Shumpert. Lou Collier. I love to turn these things back over. True Grit, Rusty Greer. Very popular with the, I think he's still with the Rangers in the front office somewhere. There's John Mabry. Here's John Smoltz, another Hall of Famer. Don't have that one. That'll go into my PC. Who's this guy? This is the late, great Darrell Hamilton. There's Cecil Espy. Gary Eve, Jeff Hewson, Rich Gedman, Jerry Royce. Actually, I follow him on Facebook. He posts quite a bit, a lot of classic pictures and stuff from his career. So that's kind of neat. There's Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Famer, Corey Snyder, and Tom Henke, who actually also had a really nice career as a closer. Retired still, I think, at the top of his game. But, you know, no talk about him being a Hall of Famer. There's Benito Santiago. That'll go into my Santiago PC. Yes, I do have a Benito Santiago PC. There's Craig Worthington. Ozzie Guillen, former Marlins skipper and White Sox skipper. David Cohn had a good long career. Greg Minton. Steve Finley was great with the Padres. Absolutely fantastic. Don Slaught, former Padre. Brian Holman. There's Greg Jeffries. This guy was big time back in the late 80s. You wanted to get Jeffries cards, but that quickly died away. There's Terry Bros or whatever. Jeff Pico, who's a coach in the big league somewhere. John Dobson. Otis Nixon, super fast. Mike Benjamin, Stan Javier, and Jack Armstrong. And then we've got a couple more cards. We'll open up that little pack there. We have Bruce Hurst, loved him with the Padres as well. Got him from the Boston Red Sox. He was great for us for a little bit. Mike Devereaux, there's Bruce Hurst once again. Same card. There's Frank DiPino, former Astro. Kevin Hickey. Here is Al Osuna. There's Joe Strawberry, 87 Fleer. And then finally, Bruce Walton. Let me see. I already went through those. And then here's another Otis Nixon right here. And let's open up this pack. What do we have here? This is a 92 Donruss Series 2. Let's see what we can get from 92 Donruss Series 2. And we open it up here. I kind of like the design. I'm okay with these. There's Ryan Bowen. You look at that. You got the big picture on the back. Ryan Bowen, Andy Mota. Darrell Hamilton once again is with us. There's Bob McDonald. Mike Jackson. Who was a fantastic relief pitcher. Very intimidating, by the way, when he was on the mound. Von Hayes, Trevor Wilson, Randy Myers. Why is my screen doing it? Randy Myers, Randall K. Here's Chris Donnells, Darren Lewis, Jeff Nelson rookie card. He had a good long career. There's Brooks Jacoby, Carl Willis, Frank Thomas, Hall of Famer, and Jeff Ennis, the Sidewinder once again. Well, that's it. Some classic cards just to look at and not think about any sign stealing or people getting death threats or any of the other stupidity that we keep hearing about. Hopefully this all dies down. We can get to playing some baseball again. But anyways, that is the jumbo box from Fairfield from Walgreens. That's from, I'm guessing, last year. So hopefully soon we'll get some from this year and see what we can get. I'm excited to get some 2020s as well. I really like the 2020 set. You can see my Dustin May and the Yordan Alvarez I picked up the other day. Hopefully we'll get some more of those. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Click like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time in Sully's Card Shop.